I've learned a lot already as an 18-year-old. I've learned that surrounding myself with positive things, including my thoughts, drives me and calms me. I've learned that worrying and overthinking doesn't tell the future or make the past disappear. It just stops you. I've also learned that giving myself time is so beneficial and crucial for my manifestations to come true. Sometimes I forget to focus on myself instead of the life I dream of. Hi, I'm Lauren. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you advice from an 18-year-old. So I have 3 main lessons that I've learned, mostly learned since I've been 18, which has only been for 10 days. But still, I thought I'd make this video because I recently made a video about turning 18 and how it's scary. I want this video to kind of like ease it a bit more because I know that turning 18 can be really stressful for some people. I was one of those people too. And already it's been only 10 days and I'm fine now. I just want to let people know that it does get better and that it gets less stressful and stuff. So, yeah. Okay, let's get into the video. Also, my tripod broke. Don't tell my mom, it's actually hers. So right now I'm having this pillow canvas situation going on. So if the camera moves, that's why. So the first piece of advice that I'm going to give you is to surround yourself with positive things or with things that you love, that passion you. And when I say things, I do mean surround yourself with positive people and with positive objects and clothes and stuff. But I also mean surround yourself with positive thoughts, because that's a big thing for me. I learned that lesson very recently, is that thoughts can literally destroy your day or destroy you. So I was driving to school, because I can drive on my own now. Sometimes I just have one of those days where I just overthink everything and I'm just so stressful, and I was having one of those days where I was just so stressed about going to school. But then I calmed myself down by distracting myself with positive thoughts. And instead of thinking, oh my god, they're gonna judge me, I would think, I'm so happy that I am expressing myself. And then I started listening to Neville Goddard, which always brings me in a nice mood. I alleviated that stress that I would have encountered when I entered the school. If I would have continued stressing and overthinking it, I would have gotten to school and have been so stressed out, and I would have manifested shit that I don't want to happen to me. By replacing those negative thoughts with positive ones and by surrounding myself with positivity, I let go of that negativity. And when I entered school, I had a really good school day because I even revised it. It was amazing. Anyways, you just surround yourself with positivity and be your own idol. You know when you look up to someone and you're like, oh, I really wish I could ask them advice right now. Be that person for yourself. Literally be it. If I wasn't there for myself, driving to school, I would have had a really shitty day. But I was there for myself. And you know what? I learned a lot from that. I learned this, the advice that I'm telling you right now, is that if you replace your thoughts, your negative thoughts, with positive ones, or if you can't do that, if you just can't find the positive in that thing, that negative thing you're thinking about, then just ignore it. Get a distraction. Don't think about it. Because your thoughts become feelings, and your feelings become manifestations. And they manifest in your life. And also, surround yourself with positive thoughts, but also things, like people. Not those weird fake people. And even online friends. I have met so many amazing people just from doing YouTube and TikTok. I've made friends online, and before I was like, are these like actually friends? Like, does that count? And then I was like, yeah, bitch. I talked to one of them, and they were like, well, yeah, and it just made me really happy because you guys are really cool. Like, surround yourself with people that will actually support you, and not only support you, but people that have shit in common with you. Because like sometimes you you're friends with people that you don't have literally anything in common with, and you really can't talk about what you're passionate about. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But like, that's why I'm best friends with my sister. Because fuck, we're literally the same people. We're literally the same person. It's kind of crazy. And best friends with my mom too. Me and my mom are so similar. But yes, even like your room, like, look at this room, bitch. Do you think like that happened overnight? No. Make your room your own. Your room is your sanctuary, and it represents who you are and what you are. And bitch, I think I'm pretty cool. I just think that it's really important to surround yourself as in your thoughts and around you. So like, even I have a mirror behind and I keep looking at it. That's why I need to look here. Okay. So like, you're surrounding yourself with positive thoughts, and you're surrounded physically by positive things and things that inspire you and passion you and the people around you. And I've recently been catching myself like with my negative thoughts. And when I have a negative thought, I either replace it, get a distraction if I can't replace it with something positive, or I reach out to myself or to my mom, to someone who supports me, and to someone who is so positive and just who I relate to. Like, if you can't think of anyone, and if you get that vibe with me, you can talk to me. My DMs on TikTok are open. Now that I've redone my room, and I love it, and I've like realized that my mom and my sister are, I like surround myself with them and to communicate with them more and actually take care of our relationship. And now that I've realized about the thoughts thing, that replacing your thoughts is so important, and I'm catching myself when I think of negative thoughts. Now that I've done all these three things, I'm like on top of the world right now. Like, bitch, nothing can stop me. Okay? Oh my god, this is another one. Even like YouTube videos. Like what you watch on TV and music that you listen to. I don't listen to negative music. I listen to Mrs. Magic, alright? I listen to Lana. Or just like songs that give me that fucking vibe. I love that. I love that. Oh, Riptide. Do you know how good of a song that is? It just gives me those summer vibes, and I love it so much. And even shit that I watch, like shows that I watch, I used to watch Criminal Minds a lot, but then I realized that like it kind of drained me out. Like, it's a really fucking good show. It's so good, okay? It's so good. But watching it like every night like I did, it fucking drains you. Because it's all this negativeness and like scariness, and like, holy shit, a human did that. It just isn't the vibe that I want. So now I like to watch more like fantasy shit and like more positive vibey shit. So like, really surround yourself with positive things, or including things that passion you. Okay? You don't have to put a bunch of positive affirmations on your wall. You can put a painting that inspires you so much, or like a poem that when every time you read it you get that feeling and you're like, fuck yeah, bitch. So surround yourself with positive things, physically and mentally and spiritually and emotionally. All the E's, okay? The next one I've learned is that worrying and overthinking about something, like having anxiety, does not do anything. It literally does fuck all. Because when there's something that you can't control that is happening to you, or you're you think that it will happen to you in the future, or something that just happened in the past, you can't control it. What the fuck will worrying and overthinking do? Literally nothing. Literally nothing. The only thing that you do have is your reaction to it. Okay? And if your reaction to it is to worry and overthink about it, honey, no. What you want to do is, if something bad to you happened in your past, you revise it. It's a technique from Neville Goddard. Revision is when you revisualize a scenario that you didn't like the outcome of, and you revisualize it as the outcome that you wanted it to be. And then everything will turn out fine after. Like, literally, everything will be okay after. Every time I use revision, it works. I have a video of revision. The link will be in the description. And if it's something that you're worried will happen in the future, then you think positive thoughts. And again, you can revise it. Revision works with past scenarios and future scenarios. So if you want a certain outcome to happen to you in the future, then you revision it. Revisualize it. That's what I did when I was stressing out in the car yesterday. I imagined myself walking into school with smiles and just talking to people and just good vibes. And it fucking worked. I'm telling you, revision fucking works, bitch. So what I've learned is that worrying, when I start to worry, I'm like, bitch, be for real. Like, what the fuck is this doing for me? Nothing. If anything, it's making matters worse. So I think that I will either distract myself from this negativity, or I will replace it with a positive thought, or I'll fucking revisualize it how I want it to go, or have wanted it to go. Do you get what I'm saying? And I know it's like, oh yeah, Lauren, like, you're basically telling me not to worry. Like, well, what the fuck is that gonna do? It's like telling someone to stop being sad when they're sad. Like, bitch, what the fuck is that gonna do? I don't even know how I learned it, honestly. I just started catching myself worrying about something, and then I'd tell myself, even if it was fake, even if I didn't actually think this way, I was like, Lauren, shut the fuck up. Thank you. Let's not worry, because what is worrying doing? It's manifesting the outcome that we don't want. So, let's not do that, and instead, let's fucking watch this positive vibe show to distract ourselves from it. Or, let's revisualize it. And now I'm just a fucking pro. So, you have to start somewhere, okay? Don't be discouraged if you, like, want to try these techniques, but you suck at it at first, because we all sucked at everything at first, okay? I sucked at cooking eggs. I could not flip eggs for shit, okay? This morning, I fucking flipped that egg, okay? I put salt and pepper on it, and it was beautiful. It was just a little bit burnt. It was delicious, okay? I'm a pro egg flipper now. Did that happen overnight? Fuck no. I would always crack the fucking yolk, and it was so annoying. But now I can do it. That philosophy is literally goes with anything. Literally anything. With reality shifting, with manifesting, with controlling your thoughts, controlling your reactions. Fucking biking, riding a bike. Bitch, I use training wheels too. I'm a pro biker now. Okay? You gotta start off with training wheels. I'm gonna stop. That's just too many analogies for me. I love the weather right now. Like, it's like rainy spring vibes. Ugh, I love that weather. Okay, so the next one. Let me read my thing. Bitch, I have a hard time with this one. But I feel like I'm getting the hang of it. Like, I can sort of flip the egg sometimes, you know what I mean? Give yourself time to think. Give yourself time to think. Because as a creative person, that I make art I make videos, that's my art, and I paint fucking art all the time, and I write sometimes, and I write poetry and shit. If I want to make a video though, I need to give myself time to think. You can't just, that doesn't just come out of your ass, you know? Like, you have to give yourself time to think. Because very recently, I've been just go, 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 you know? Like, oh, I gotta make a video, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. And I never had time to just sit and give myself time to think. And that fucking sucks. Because your mind never rests. Not when you sleep, not ever. It needs a break sometimes. It needs time to think, to get new ideas. Especially if you are always go, 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 you're gonna get burnt out, like I did. But if you step back and just chill and don't do anything, it'll come back to you. But I just find that so hard, and I hate doing that. Like, I always need to do something, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but I pick my thumb sometimes because I just need to do something. And I've been trying to train myself to just allow myself to do fuck all. Sometimes I'll just come upstairs, lay in my bed, and not do anything. Like, I just lay there. And it's like a meditation. Like, meditate more, bitch. Because it's so good. It's so good. And when I do that, when I give myself time to think and to relax and to do fuck all, I make the best video ever. I go outside. I do fucking yoga. I eat healthy. I have all of this motivation to just become the best version of myself. Like, this morning, I did my dream morning routine. I did fucking yoga. I ate an egg and I flipped it. I cooked it right. I washed my face nicely. Fuck, I don't know. I forget what else I did. But it was really good. I was like, fuck. Like, why don't I do this more often? Creative people need time to step back and think. There's a quote. The quote is, "Creative people need time to sit around and do nothing," by Austin Kleon. Or Kleon. I don't know how to say it. Creative people need time to process everything that's going on. Not even creative people, just you, everyone. You need time to process what is happening to you and what is going on, because life is so fucking busy and everything is constantly changing, and if you constantly try to go with it, you're gonna burn yourself out and it's not gonna be pretty, okay? Everything's pretty, but it's not gonna be, yeah, you get what I mean. And I think the reason why I was always go, go, go with like my videos and with school and like never really left time for myself, like I didn't prioritize myself, it's because I was focusing on my future and my career, what I wanted. Because I wanted to be a fucking millionaire by 17, okay? And that has not happened. Hello, universe, what the fuck? Anyways, I'm just kidding. So I would always be like, okay, I gotta make this fucking video, I gotta get monetized, I gotta do this. And every time I'd achieve it, I'd just move on to the next thing, and I wouldn't appreciate it. Like, I got fucking monetized on YouTube, bitch. What the fuck? I feel like I need to start prioritizing myself instead of the future that I want, like the career that I want. I think that I need to prioritize myself. Whatever that means. It makes sense in my head, I think. To conclude, surround yourself with positive things and things that you are so passionate about. Catch yourself when you start to worry or overthink, and tell yourself that it doesn't serve you in any way and that you do not need it. And lastly, give yourself time to think. And do shit for yourself. Prioritize yourself, not your career, not your future, because it's not like you are nothing without your career or the future you want or that house you want. You are nothing without you. So if you don't take care of yourself, if you don't prioritize yourself, you're not going to be anything. Because you come first and not that thing that you want. So you need to appreciate things where you are now and what you've accomplished now. Don't just never mind it. Because no, you're not gonna fucking do that, bitch. Because you have achieved so fucking much already. And I don't think you realize that. You need to start appreciating shit more and where you are more. Because you are so good right now. And just so wise. I'm talking to myself. My socials are in the description down below, and there's a bunch of other cool shit down there, so you can go check it out if you want. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm honored for you to be watching and listening to me. Like, that's so fucking cool. Okay. Goodbye, my love. I love you. It's good to focus and to take a step back to think. I don't need to be a billionaire by the time I'm 19. I don't have to rush things. This life has treated me so well. I have treated myself so well. I have grown so much, learned so much. I've felt so many things so deeply, and have had so many diverse experiences. I am so proud of myself for trying and for being. I truly want the best for myself. I congratulate myself for where I am right now. Love, Lauren.